QUEERSPACE Collective, a non-profit organization that creates space for LGBTQ+ youth to feel safe and empowered to be their true selves, is hosting their third annual Spirit Day event this Sunday, taking place at Victory Park in North Minneapolis.
And here to tell us more about this, Nicki Hangsleben, the founder and executive director of QUEERSPACE Collective, and Clarke Maldonado, a volunteer mentor. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Nicki, let's start with you. Why did you start QUEERSPACE Collective?
I was seeing all of the challenges that our LGBTQ+ youth were facing and know that they needed additional support in their lives, as do their parents and their families. And so we started a mentorship program, matching mentors like Clarke with young people so they can hang out in the community and feel just a deeper sense of who they are and feel a little less isolated.
Clarke, what is your role as a volunteer mentor?
So I have been paired with a mentee, and we meet 3 to 4 times a month, and we just hang out. Sometimes we go and do really exciting things like bouldering. Other times we just sit around and play video games. It's really about partnering with that youth to give them a safe person to talk to share experiences, and to just make them feel like they belong.
Yeah.
Clarke, what do you think your mentorship has meant for the youth that you've mentored?
So I think, and the reason that I started doing this is growing up as an LGBTQ+ person, there were no role models, or the people that were out there, it was very negative how they were talked about. So I think by giving LGBTQ+ youth the ability to see adults out there thriving, living their lives, having families, being employed, it really lets them see what their future can be. And I think it's really hard to grow up and become a vision that you've never seen before, right? So I think we really show them what reality can look like, what their future can look like.
Nicki, tell us about these youth workshops that are taking place.
Yeah, so we are partnering with local organizations and local artists. We're starting one with Film North in a few weeks, and it's more of a group mentoring model where we bring in 10 to 15 LGBTQ+ youth, a few mentors, and then we partner with local artists in the city who then work with them on different activities, and also again just building those peer connections, that deeper sense of community, but doing it in a really fun and engaging way.
So tell us about Spirit Day.
Yeah, so this is our third annual Spirit Day. Spirit Day is really based on this idea of all of us standing up, wearing purple, and showing up for LGBTQ+ youth, and really standing up against bullying. So we decided to turn it into a little festival / celebration. We'll have drag queens and DJs and art projects and dancing and food, and it'll just be a fun hangout in North Minneapolis. And all LGBTQ+ youth, queer families, allies are all welcome to join us.
I'm curious, you said 3 years, this has been going on 3 years now.
Yeah.
You must have seen this grown exponentially in that 3-year time frame too.
It is growing, yes, yeah. So we're really excited. We hope we have a good turnout on Sunday.
And Spirit Day, free to attend, no tickets, you can just show up?
You can just show up, yeah.
And if someone's watching today and saying, you know, I'd really like to get involved, or they say, I know somebody who would be a great mentee, should they just reach out to you?
Yeah, you can check out our website, QUEERSPACEcollective.org. We have a lot of resources there. You can apply to be a mentor or a mentee there. And there's a lot of resources there for caregivers as well who are trying to, you know, figure out how they can best show up and support their kids.
Nicki, Clarke, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
great
it.
time on Sunday.